Hey, you guys. Hey. It's Kat here, Kat the Course Builder. Thanks so much for coming in on this Teach Me Tuesday. I want to thank all of you all who have already been in the group this morning for Teach Me Tuesday. Nigella, Tony, I think I saw a couple more folks in there who are doing Teach Me Tuesday. Don't forget that this is the day that we come live into the group and teach the group something, okay? Share your gifts and share your expertise. To share your expertise with the hashtag Teach Me Tuesday, okay? So I'm going to come in and I am teaching you all on this Tuesday how to get over the fear of being the face of your business and your brand, because so many people have this challenge. They want to be behind the scenes, and I totally get that. I get not wanting to be out front, not wanting to be the face, because then people got to look in your face every day, right? So I get that. Hey there, hey Shy, nice to see you, baby. So I get not wanting to be the face of your brand, even though you know that you are the one who is going to actually sell your business, right? You are the one that people are buying into when they're buying your courses, buying your programs, buying into your membership sites. They are buying you, right? So that means you have to actually show yourself. You got to come from behind that computer. You've got to come from behind that place of, not wanting to be out there to get out there. And I know that it can be a little bit daunting to do so, because it feels like, people may be judging you. People may be judging you, and I know it can be a little bit scary. For many years, I was behind the scenes. Many of you know that my very first career was as a journalist. Hey there, Christina. What's going on, mama? I can't wait. I saw you on the calendar, babe. I think we talk tomorrow. I think we chat tomorrow. So that is awesome. I'm so glad we got a chance. We're going to get a chance to chat this week. Okay. So very good. Thank you so much, Shy. I appreciate that. So listen, I wanted to come in and share with you guys. Now look at my eyelash. Y'all see my eyelash? You see how my eyelash is off? Like half of my eyelash is off. It's completely off. I have an appointment for my lashes in about an hour, not quite an hour, but I've got an appointment to go get my lashes done, because last night I rubbed this one off, this half off. So this half of my lash is all the way off, girl. And it is like, hey, Nanette, what's up, baby? So this half of my eyelash is on and the other half is off, right? So listen, that right there, that little bald eye situation going on right there, that right there can stop so many people from coming on live. So I want to just show you guys, look, I'm coming on live. I got a bald eye right here at the corner, okay, and whatever. Okay, so I want to teach you all, those of you all who are having a hard time trying to, coming out front. Yeah, I know it's very intimidating, right? Because people might be looking at you and how your wig look and stuff like that. Listen, I am going to be teaching you all some strategies today on this Teach Me Tuesday for how to be able to come on live, be the face of your brand, of your business, of your course, without worrying about the fact that your eyelashes done fell off. Okay, so okay, so I have to practice what I preach. I do it all the time. I told you all the other day that this is how I started wearing wigs online, because I didn't want to have to be worried about my hair. But sometimes things happen, right? Like your eyelash falling off, right? So how do we get past all of that to be like, oh man, I gotta come on, I gotta show people, but if I wait until later on in the day, I don't have time. My calendar is booked up for the afternoon, so I don't have time. I gotta come on live, because guess what? Just like you and me, somebody is privately praying that you will come on live and get past your bald eye and come on and teach them something that's going to move them forward in their business and in their life. Okay, so get past it. So I'm going to show you how I get past it, right? Because it can be a little intimidating. It can be a little, daunting to be like, oh man, what if my makeup isn't right? And what if my face isn't right? And what if my wig isn't right? And all this kind of stuff, right? I'm going to give you 3 things that you can do to get past that. All right. 3 things you can do to get past the fear of being the face of your business. Okay. I want you to know I get it. I get it. I get it. But there is someone privately praying that you will get over it. And so I'm going to give you some ways that I get over it myself. Okay. Number one is don't take yourself too seriously. Okay. Some of us take ourselves way too seriously and we're like, oh my God, I got to be perfect. And oh my God, people are looking at me. No, they're not. They want to listen to you, right? They're listening to you to see if you've got something that's going to help them move forward. So don't take yourself too seriously. I laugh at myself all the time. Like I laugh at my bald eye and I twist my wig right on here on camera most of the time. Y'all will see me do it. That's because I don't take it too seriously, okay? It's a wig. It's not, whatever, you know what I mean? So I detach from all of that. Okay. So in a few minutes, I'm going to talk a little bit more about detaching from all of that, freeing yourself from from taking yourself so seriously. Like, oh my gosh, my clothes got to be right. And my face has to be right. And, don't be so attached to having to be perfect and taking yourself all so seriously, right? So we know that we have to represent our brand professionally, right? We know we have to do that, and that's okay. And you're doing that. But if something doesn't happen right, it's okay. Like if you slobber on screen, just roll with it. If you accidentally slobber on screen, it's okay. Okay, most of the time people not even going to see it for real. And if they do, just laugh at it, girl, and keep on pushing. Because guess what? Somebody is privately praying that you will get past it, okay? So don't take yourself too seriously. Be willing to laugh at yourself. Be willing to go with it. Have fun. After all, we are in business not just to make money, but this is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be enjoyable. This is supposed to be the way that you are going to live the rest of your life. And if you're going to live it being so serious about yourself, you're going to have a long way to go, okay? You're going to have a long way to go and a hard way to go. So don't do that, okay? Be willing to laugh at yourself a little bit and then be serious, okay? It's okay, and it will bring down the level of tension that you feel and feeling that people might be judging you, because guess what? You can't judge something that I done talked about already. Okay, so I talk about it, so I don't worry about it. If people bring it up, so what? That's how I feel about it. So 1, don't take yourself too seriously. Number two, how do you get past the fear of being the face of your brand, the face of your business, the face of your course? You're going to put a real face to your audience, okay? So sometimes it's really difficult to do that because we're talking to this little camera thing right here, right? So you got this little, where's my camera? Somewhere. Okay, there's my camera, right? So we're talking to the camera and it doesn't 100% feel like you're talking to real people sometimes, right? And so there's this tendency to sort of be a bit detached from the people who are coming on to view you, the people who are listening to you, who are in your audience. And so what I want you to do is think about your audience as one person. Really see people. You know what I mean? Like, do your best to think about this isn't just an audience. These are real live people with real live challenges who have come to see you or listen to you and get suggestions from you and get their challenges solved. And so I want you to see them as real people, okay? So if you see the folks as your girlfriend that you're sitting across from the table, I see all of you all as like my girlfriends that we can sit across from at the Starbucks, honey, and talk about whatever it is that your challenge is, and we can talk and we can twist our wigs together, honey. And that is the way I see you all. Okay, I see y'all as just my girlfriends, right? And we're just talking and we're solving challenges together. Okay, so I want you to see your audience as a real person, as a real friend. Okay, show yourself friendly to your audience. Okay, and you're going to see that it's not quite as as tense and it's not quite as difficult to have a conversation with friends, right? As opposed to an audience, okay? Because when you're talking to an audience, it's kind of just like you're talking and they're looking back at you and you're like, oh my gosh, is everything looking right? And so I don't want you to put that pressure on yourself. See your audience as real people, the real people that they are, okay? And that will take some of the pressure off. Okay, so that is number 2. Okay, number three way to get over the fear of being the face, being out there, being physically out there, the face of your brand, of your business, of your course, right? Is I want you to detach from the material and attach to the mission. Okay, somebody catch that. I want you to detach from the material and attach to the mission. Okay, so the mission is so much bigger than the material. The material is how I look and what clothes am I wearing, and is my lipstick right, and all of those material things, and will they pay me, and all this kind of stuff. All right, we know that making money in our business is important, but I don't want you so attached to it that you forget about the mission and why you're truly out there. If you're focused on so many material things, it's hard for you to focus on why you're really there and the bigger purpose and the bigger mission and the bigger vision. Okay, the Bible is correct that your gifts will make room for you. They truly will make room for you. So if you focus on the mission, I promise you all those things will come, and you won't be so concerned about the material things like the lipstick, the wig, your eyelash falling off, and all those other kinds of things that are completely material and immaterial. Okay? So I want you to focus on why you're really doing this, why you're here, why your folks are coming to see you, and focus on serving them, giving them what they need to move forward in their lives. And I promise you, it won't be quite so difficult to be the face, right, of your brand. So those of you all who are familiar with my story, and those of you all who may not be quite as familiar with my story, you know that I've been a behind the scenes girl. You know that I did not get on social media to make money, to expand my business, or any of that. I got on social media with my best friend Sam so that we could talk about being wives and mothers and doing all kind of cool stuff with your kids and your husband. And that's why we got on live stream. Okay. So Shai says detach from the material and attach to the mission. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes, ma'am. So we got on live stream to talk about going to the zoo, right? And restaurants to go to here in Atlanta and all kind of little cool stuff that you can do, right? I had no intention of being the face or putting my brand or my business on social media. I didn't even really like social media. That is really the truth of the matter. I really didn't care for the idea of putting my face, my business, my family, and all this kind of things out there for the entire world, because my business was largely offline, driven by referrals, driven by long-term clients. And so I really just didn't, it wasn't something that I set out to do. Okay. So what happens is the mission, because it's not about me, it had nothing to do with me. The fact that I came on, how I became Kat the Course Builder, really really has very little to do with me, and mainly to do with you, and mainly to do with those who said, you know what, Kat, this zoo is cute. Like, we want to learn about the zoo, but not really. Like, seriously, yeah. Like, okay, not really. We want to know about how we build these courses. I want to know how I get this course out of my head. I want to know how I build an infrastructure around my course. I want to know how to do a membership site. I want to know how to do this. And I was like, but y'all don't want to know about the zoo? And they were like, no. So that is how I got on. And so I became the face, right, of my business, that I really had to accept. I had to accept that role, that if I was going to help people online, that I had to put my face out there, whether I had a lash missing. Sometimes my lashes be all crumpled up. They be looking like this, you know. Oh, I was cooking, so that's why my hands are yellow. So, you know, I sometimes my lashes be looking all crumpled up, and sometimes my wig gonna be on straight and all that kind of stuff. My lipstick sometimes be smudged, you know, whatever. But the thing about it is, I try to remember that it's not about me. It is so not about me. It has very little to do with me. Okay. And so if you remember that, it will help you to be okay with getting out there and getting in front of folks, because the people who need you ain't worried about your lash falling off. See that one right there? See that one right there? It's all off right there. The people who need you, they're not worried about your lash falling off. They not worried if you slobber on the screen every now and again. You know what I'm saying? They're not worried about that, right? So you go out, you do your best every day to present your brand the best way that you can, and just know that we're not perfect, okay? So let's go through and let's summarize the things that we talked about, okay? So we're talking about getting over that fear of putting yourself out there, okay? Out there, out front, having that level of responsibility and putting your face out there. One, don't take yourself too seriously. Allow yourself the opportunity to make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Everybody is growing and learning, and you have the right to grow and learn as well. You will do it, okay? So you're going to develop your what time is it? Oh, shoot, I got an appointment in a couple minutes. Okay, so you're going to develop your own sense of presence, okay? So it's okay. Don't take yourself too seriously in the process. If y'all saw some of my old videos, baby, okay? So that's that's how it is, okay? Even Oprah looks back on some of her old videos. Y'all see her crying and snotting and stuff with TD Jakes. So sometimes, you know, you just got to go back and look at yourself and say, hey, whatever, you know what I mean? Because you have something that somebody is privately praying about, and I need y'all to get past your wig, your eyelashes falling off, your lipstick ain't right, your face, you got a mole, you got this, your hair growing out. I already told y'all about my hair situation, okay? So I go and I get treatments for my hair because, honey, my hair be trying to come up on my chin and I can't have it. So I go and I get my little treatments done, but every now and again, y'all might see a little hair popping out. Whatever. But you always deliver value. But see, that's the whole point, Val. That is the whole point, is that you want to come on and deliver value, do your best. Don't try to be perfect. You're not gonna be, you know, and it's okay. And the people that you're supposed to serve, they don't care nothing about that anyway, okay? So don't take yourself too seriously. That's number one. Number two, you're going to put a real face to your audience. Put a real face to your people. See them as the real people that they are, not just people, you know, an audience that you're talking to through that camera thing right there. No, these are real people with real challenges, real problems, real things going on that they don't care nothing about all that stuff you're thinking about. that. Okay, I'm trying to get some folks past some of this stuff that you worried about. Some of the stuff you worried about ain't nobody worried about except the man on the moon, and even he don't care most of the time. Okay, so that's number two. You're gonna put a real face to your audience. See your audience, see your folks. These are your friends. These are the people who are coming for you to serve. See them as such. See them as individuals, and not just a big glob of the audience, okay? And that's going to help you to talk to them like a real person, because they are real people, okay? They are real people, and if you are blessed enough to be able to actually talk to them and serve them, then you will see, okay? But you got to get to that place, right? And so see your people as individuals, not as a big audience, okay? Number three, you're going to detach from the material and attach to the mission, okay? Detach from the material and attach to the mission. Always remember your mission. Always remember that somebody is privately praying that you will come on and you will teach and you will get past it, and you will get past all the things, all the material things that don't mean a thing. Okay, so I hope this was helpful for you all. I hope this helps somebody get past their fear of being the face of their brand, of their course, of their membership site. Stop using all them stock photos. I'm gonna need y'all to stop it. Okay, stop using all them stock photos that are not you and don't represent your brand. Wink, wink, wink. Okay, so don't be afraid to be out there. Go on and get yourself a good makeup artist. and get you some good light, honey, and get you a good photographer that'll go out there and make you look beautiful and get some nice pictures done and go for it, okay? Go for it. Don't let those material things stop you from teaching, okay? Don't let it stop you from serving. Don't let it stop you from reaching those who are privately praying for you, okay? So I got to run, you guys. Teach Me Tuesday. Come on live with the hashtag Teach Me Tuesday. Teach us something. I'll be waiting. We'll all be waiting, and we'll see you soon, okay? Until then, you guys stay on course. I'm going to get my lash done.